Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is lovely to see you today. In this video I'm going to be talking about how to keep occupied while in isolation. So I'm a spoonie. I'm mainly housebound. I don't leave the house very much anyway. This whole epidemic is horrible to watch from afar, but doesn't feel that much different to me personally because my life is pretty much the same, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful that I can stay in and stay safe and I haven't got to worry about things. I have been living this way for a while, so I understand how to keep myself occupied and how to look after my mental health, and I share a lot on my blog and here on my YouTube about generally how to look after your mental health, how to keep yourself sane, keep yourself going if you can't get out all that often. But I thought, you know what, recently I've been seeing a lot of people posting on Facebook, and when I talk to people they're like, oh my god, I'm crawling up the walls, I feel like I'm going insane because I can't go out the house. And I think it's that feeling of that sense of freedom being stripped away and taken away, and that's how many disabled and elderly people feel anyway. So it's been hard to feel that compassion. It's kind of like, well, suck it up, it's only for a short time, what do you mean, why are you complaining to me about it? But then I kind of had a bit of a think about it. And I thought, you know what, I need to be compassionate. If I want people to be compassionate to me, I have to do that in return. And so I've got this massive pile of things that I've brought together because I thought, you know what, people are so used to being entertained, and if they're not entertained at home, they can go out for dinner, or they can go out to the zoo, or they can go and do something. But when you're stuck indoors, it can be hard to think of things that you want to do. So I compiled all these things together. I thought we would have a little chit chat about ways to stay sane. So the first thing is start a new hobby. Now, as you all know, I am trying to teach myself to sew, but I've hit kind of a roadblock in that because I can't get hold of fabric. I've ordered stuff, I ordered it a while back, but with everything going on, it's kind of just stuck in the warehouse at the moment and not being delivered to me, which I completely understand. I'm a very patient person, I don't mind waiting. But I always have things that I see out and about and I'm like, I'm going to get that because I might need to learn a new thing, or I might fancy doing that, or give it as a gift. So one of those things is learn embroidery. I've always wanted to learn embroidery. A lot of vintage clothing has embellishments. You could make handkerchiefs for family with their initial on, or a little flower or something. This comes with a 24-page book, everything you need to create a project inside. So I can't remember how much this was because I got it a while back from what's the name of the place? The Range. I got it from the Range. We went a while back to try out my new mobility aid, my new wheelchair. I'll leave a link to that video down below and up in the places. But this is what I got while I was there. So it's a little kit to learn how to do embroidery. So this sort of thing is great to keep in the cupboard. I think especially if you've got children. Hold on, I've got another one that I really want to show you. It's so exciting. Hold on. So this one I got a while back in our town, and it was on sale for £6, and it's a Harry Potter craft thing. I was a little bit disappointed by this because it has all the wool and everything, but the instruction book is not really for beginners. So I'm saving it until I'm good enough at knitting and all that kind of thing. But they've got like little felt characters, and you can make yourself crochet a head wig, knit a Harry Potter, you know. This sort of thing is really great. So if you're out and about after all this is done, not now, stay in now, but if you're out and about or you're looking for things to do with your children, these sorts of kits are great. And I'm going to start getting them for people for Christmas presents and birthday presents because I think it's really awesome to learn new skills. So this sort of thing is really great to have in the cupboard. I'm sure you can find stuff like this on Amazon and places like that. if I can find them on Amazon, I will leave links to these down below. There'll be affiliate links, so I'll get a little bit of money back when you buy, but it won't cost you anything, but it'll just help me to keep my little channel going, you know. So yeah, check out the links down below, because if I can find all these things on there, I will leave links. But those sorts of things are really great, especially if you've got children. I think it's important to get off the screens, stop watching telly constantly, and get into a new craft. And I think if you learn to knit with your child or learn to sew, they're great skills that are going to see them forwards, especially like we need to get away from fast fashion. And so the next thing that I have is colouring in. Now, we've all heard of colouring in. Adult colouring was a big thing a few years ago. I've always coloured in, but I love that now it's a thing and I can buy adult colouring books, because I used to have to buy like kids colouring books and it was a bit rubbish. So I'm really thankful for that. But then I found this, and this is watercolouring. So the front of it is all pictures of the flowers and how to watercolour. So it's a bit like a beginner's thing. And then further in, they have the pages, and I don't know if you can see that, but really faintly is the drawing of the flower or the plant. And I was thinking to myself, gosh, this would be really cool, but it's proper watercolour paper. So I'm really excited to have a go at watercolouring. So this sort of thing, there are a few different watercolour colouring books, and they're just so, doesn't it look fun? Like, get your watercolour paints out and then you've got a picture that you could give. I'm thinking like after I've done them, I can cut them out and use them on cards and as gifts, part of gifts and crafting and stuff, and part of my witchcraft as well. I could even like use it to, like, say this is pansies, I could watercolour the pansy, then note on the back all like the magical uses for that plant. So you're learning as you go. I love that. I love learning, as you all know. That's a big thing for me. I think just keeping my mind active really stayed with me, especially since I can't work anymore. So it's doing a little something every day, even if it's just like an hour, half an hour of learning something new. It's fun and it keeps your brain working. So why not try a bit of watercolour? Next thing, board games. This is a box of Ludo. I got this, where did I get this from? I think I got it from the Black Country Museum. You all know how I love Black Country Museum. If you've been here for a while, I used to do vlogs. We are going to try and go back after all this has settled down, so I'll have a vlog hopefully later in the year going back there. But this is Ludo. Board games, I remember being a kid, I was an only child, and I used to always ask for a board game. And then I would get it and then I'd have nobody to play it with. Don't be that person. Go and play a board game with your friends and family who are in the house with you. Don't go out. Don't meet up with people that you're not in quarantine with. But I mean, you know, we've all got board games upstairs, under a bed or on the top of a wardrobe. Go, pull them out, play a game. It's so fun, it brings you together, and sometimes it brings out the competitive side in people, but it can be a lot of fun either way. So grab a board game. That was just the first one I grabbed, but we've got a lot. The next thing is scrapbooking. Oh, the next thing is scrapbooking. I bought these, they were relatively cheap from the range on the same visit that I got the embroidery. So I have been collecting autographs for a long time and collectibles. Big fan of Simon Pegg. Who else have we got? Kate Menig from the L Word. The L Word, I love the L Word. Can you tell? Here's some of the actors from the Vampire Diaries and the originals. Merry and Pippin from Lord of the Rings. Collecting autographs is one of my favourite things to do, and a lot of the places where I get my autographs and meet the actors have been moved this year because, you know, people can't meet up this year and it's not safe. And it's understandable, but it's made the community a bit sad. So scrapbooking all my old autographs has brought back a lot of really nice memories. I also want to try and scrapbook we've got like boxes of pictures that I've been meaning to get around to, and now I just feel like, you know what, I got Disney Plus for my birthday, so I'm going to stick on a Disney movie and scrapbook. That's how I'm going to stay sane. That's going to be so much fun. It's a little project, and I think it's so great to just be able to sit down and just enjoy being in the moment. It's so important to just be in the now. And I really encourage you to spend some time, just really get off your screens, stop checking your phone for updates on the virus, really get into the moment, be with your family, and just really enjoy being at home. Because I think a lot of the time I hear, you know, when I say, oh, I'm mainly housebound, I can't work, people are like, oh, you're so lucky, you don't have to go out to work, you can just sit and chill at home. And I'm like, yeah, it's great. However, it does annoy me that now people are actually off work and at home, they're all complaining about it. So I think just having that attitude of gratitude, be in the moment, you'll be fine. I do just want to say that today I was going to record my review of Moon Spells. That video will now be my next video, because I really felt like this was a bit more important. But yeah, if you want to join me in reading Moon Spells, it's a really nice book. It's not hard going, it's just the basics on working with the moon. We're on a new moon at the moment, so why not pick up a new book? I read a new book every month, so it's kind of a book club, but kind of not. I don't really know what it is. I kind of call it a brew and book review because it rhymes. But yeah, witchy and spiritual books. Let's read together. That's something that could keep you occupied as well. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any more ideas or things that you think, oh, this would really be cool, or Beverley should try this, or her watchers should try this, leave them down in the comments. I always love talking to you guys, you know I do. So definitely leave me comments and suggestions right down there. And while you're down there, don't forget to leave me a cheeky little like, so I know that you like videos like this and I can do more content like it. And also don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. I am edging up that hill to 1,000 subscribers. It's amazing. I'm so grateful to everybody. Welcome to my new subscribers. It's lovely to see you here in the family. So if you're not yet subscribed, click that little subscribe button, ring that little bell, so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays. My health permitting, I do my very best to be here with you because I love spending time with you. I hope that you're all staying inside and staying safe during this whole pandemic. Crazy stuff is going on, and I just think it's time to take a step back, grab a board game or a watercolouring book, and let's just relax. I hope that you have a really, really lovely weekend ahead of you. I hope you're having a great day. Stay inside, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.